If you don't come with us, you'll never see us again. My grandma shouted this as I walked out of the campsite restroom, shocked to see them there. I was with my mom and brothers on a camping trip, celebrating the end of the school year. I didn't know what was happening, but later learned they were yet another relationship broken, another trusted entity abruptly leaving my life, adding to the abandonment of my father just 2 years prior. These experiences taught me to distance myself from others, so I couldn't be hurt like that again, and gave me the idea that when things got hard, it's okay to walk away, even from those you care about. I began to teach myself to internalize my emotions and let everyone think I was always happy, or at least okay. I was anything but that, especially the second semester of my freshman year. I walked around with a smile and let everything seem great, but inside, I was drowning in emotional pain at the reawakened thought of my father. I wondered about all the other children he had, what he found to be more important than the life he created. My grades slipped. I started acting out. A person I couldn't remember and hadn't seen in over 10 years was causing me so much pain and trouble from the idea of them, from wanting to know anything about them. And I held it in because I felt guilty for feeling the way that I did. That same year, the Boys and Girls Club of Oakhurst shut down. Over the course of my membership, I became extremely attached, and the club was my second home. Yet, I expected it to be another situation like the others. Everyone would leave, and I'd be left with the pain. Except it wasn't. People rallied together to help the club reopen. Even members who didn't come to the club very often came to help out at the fundraisers. This helped me change my perspective. It enabled me to see that people would be there through difficult times. This is just one of the lessons and experiences I've had the opportunity to receive in my 5 years at the club. Boys and Girls Club has taken me to new heights as a person, even literally. Through the Young Eagles program, I've had the opportunity to fly in an airplane, my most memorable experience. I've tutored in Power Hour, where I had the opportunity to give back to my peers and my younger members. I became a better sport through playing basketball with the club, which helped me learn the values of teamwork and communication. I've held internships in Career Launch, where I learned how to set goals, write a resume, and conduct myself in an interview. I've served in Torch Club and Keystone, where I learned the importance of giving back to my community and seeing beyond myself. Most importantly, I learned to be vulnerable with the people who care about me at the club. At Boys and Girls Club, it doesn't matter who you are or what your background is. Everyone is treated equally. As much as I'd like to say the same for the real world, it isn't so. My dream is for our educational system and nation to adopt and instill the value of equality that Boys and Girls Club teaches, because social justice starts with how we educate our youth. Frederick Douglass once said, "It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." I agree, yet I'd like to take this statement one step further and say a nation will grow with tolerance and blind love, but will continue to be divided with judgment and lack of understanding. I set this example as a role model at the club and in my community, and I encourage you all to do the same. Thank you. I'm Kale Simmons, the Oakhurst Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year.